Yeah, absolutely. So after graduating from university, I suppose in the naivety of youth, I thought I knew everything when it came to music. I thought I've just graduated university with a music degree. I should be able to do anything. So I set that standard against myself, which, by the way, guys, not a good standard to set to yourself, because you won't end up doing anything if you compare yourself to everyone else. But I I had this distinct I have this memory, very strong memory, and I was in a DAW, I was in Pro Tools, which is what I still use, and I was looking at all of my virtual instruments, and it was synth presets on Absinthe by Native Instruments. And I was thinking, if I had a job writing music for a client, I wouldn't know where to start. I've got all the tools at my disposal, but I don't know where I would begin, which presets I would use. How do I not throw the kitchen sink at this? And from that point on, I decided, as I said before, to really limit myself and learn from the ground up, at orchestration, doing it the traditional way. That was particularly after seeing a live concert of music from the Harry Potter films, and they played 3 cues from each film, all 8 films. This was the Halle Orchestra at Bridgewater Hall, I believe, in Manchester. And I remember the first 3 films scored by John Williams, so 9 cues in total. Wonderful. You're hearing all the filigree, all the cherries on top, all the melodies that you recognize. And then you get into the later films, and the music was very, what you see is what you get. You've got a melody, you've got a chord progression, and then at the very end, the encore was just John Williams music. And that's when I thought to myself, right, this guy, John Williams, he's making music that is standing the test of time. Let's learn the same way that he did it. And granted, that's a much longer path. It's discipline. So I'm 30 now, and I've been doing that method since I was about 21. And only now am I starting to see the results. So if you want fast results, don't do what I did. But if you want actual sort of confidence in your own musical voice, maybe take the slower path. In terms of getting a job, as I say, it's only now that I'm starting to feel confident that I'd be able to do that. And the technology is a whole other side. You can learn how to write on pen and paper, learn how to write on Sibelius, but then a client is expecting an audio file at the end, or audio files. That's something that is neglected in traditional education as well. Like, how do you get your idea into the end result? Like at uni, we were shown Pro Tools and we were shown how to write music, but we weren't shown how to put 2 and 2 together to create a final commercial product, how to make money from the music.
The application of knowledge, basically.
That's right. And then I went back to do a master's degree, same university, and Chiron did a master's degree at Bangor, but before me. And I even did the film music part there. And not to go into it too much, but again, it wasn't so much education. But what they did have us doing was finding a director for each assignment that was at the university or anywhere else in the world. I used Reddit to find one, and collaborate with them and work on a film. And it was doing that made it possible for me to start writing film music, because you suddenly realize, oh, I can do this. I've got all the tools. I just need to find a workflow. And as the years have gone on, I've realized that I am a slow worker, and I'm very unhappy if I have to work to a very tight deadline. So I'm very choosy in the jobs that I take, which isn't for everyone, but I find that I do the jobs that I enjoy doing, and that I can look back, put in my portfolio, and think that I've contributed to the world somehow.